Welcome, Ravens fans, to the Ravens Space. Thank you so much. We are going to react to Mark Andrews' presser. We are excited for this. Again, we are done with the preseason games. We have 2 weeks until the regular season starts. So let's get into it.
Well, Mark, your roster spot's clearly safe, but with cuts being today, can you sense it from some of the guys that it is a little bit of a different day, and the urgency and some of the unknown for a lot of these guys?
Yeah, first off, I want to say that everybody that we have here in this organization, all of them throughout this training camp, throughout OTAs, they put in a lot of hard work, and we have a lot of great players and a deep team. So, this is a tough day, but it's also a culmination of all the hard work that people put in. So, we have a lot of great players, and I'm excited about this roster and this team.
Mark. So, and again, it's the truth is, right, if you're an NFL player and you've been in the NFL system for some time, that may include roster cuts before in your past, things like that. You're used to cut day. You understand what it is. It might be harder for the rookies who, probably don't get a chance to do all that. So it would be harder for them. But, it's part of the game. So, unfortunately.
We saw Isaiah Likely make standout plays from the first time really he took the field here. Yeah. But did he get much better too over the course of the offseason in camp?
He's got I've said it before, he's just got a natural football gift. Not many people have that. He doesn't play like a rookie. I try to tell y'all he's got, he's just got that it factor to him. So he's going to be big for our offense, man. So I'm excited about him. He's going to continue to grow, but his game is already very, very high. He doesn't play like a rookie. So, it's going to be great to have him in there playing with him and making plays.
And again, the closest thing I've seen to this was the Patriots when they had Gronk and Hernandez back in the day. Since then, I haven't really seen two number one tight ends on the same team. And so I'm excited about that. And again, if we can scheme up some things to take advantage of them, you basically, when you have a beast in the number 2 spot, it changes everything. We know what receivers can do when they have 2 number 1 receivers. Again, it can change a lot of things. And so I'm excited to see what happens. And that, look at the determination on Mark's face right now. Okay, he's a dog, and he's ready to play this game, and so I'm excited about that.
Has it been a little bit of a different preseason, not getting any action at all, or is that something that you're fine with and just ready for the games to count?
Yeah, it is a little different, but I make sure some of those pad days to come out and act like it was a game. So being extra physical. Running my routes like it was a game. And so that's a switch that you can turn on. So there were some days that I came out here and I turned the switch on and felt good. So, I feel ready.
I'm not going to belabor the point here. You guys know how I feel about playing in the preseason. Don't play your starters. Look, guys, no, I'm sorry. Look at me, please. Do not play important starters in the preseason. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Rookies, players on the bubble, and players that aren't going to make it, but you want to give them a chance to get seen by the league. That's it. That's who you play in the preseason for any position that deals with contact, in my opinion. So,
I think it's probably an innate thing, but what makes Isaiah slippery on the field?
He's got a great feel. He's got quick feet. He wins his one-on-ones. He finds his zones. There's really not much, you can't do. And he's a very, very willing blocker. He's going to continue to get better and better at that. So he's a complete tight end. I know he's kind of already, in Baltimore, everybody knows him, but he's going to shock the world.
We expect to see Isaiah on the field a lot with this offense. How do you feel like him being out there will benefit you on the field?
Just having great players on the field helps out. He's a guy that's going to require attention. He's going to make plays. And for me, that's big, being able to, find spots, get open and have some other guys, take attention. But there's him, but we have, a really great receiving core, so, you don't sleep on those guys. Those guys are going to do their thing. And I'm excited about this offense, to be honest with you. we have everything going on. Our line, tight ends, running backs, receivers, quarterbacks. Obviously, this is going to be a fun year, and I'm excited about it.
Mark, you've been good friends with me.
And so let's, again, a lot of big talk, and that's what you expect him to say. But let's just do a little bit of analysis on that. Tight ends, of course, are going to be awesome. You're going to have a lot of tight ends on the field, and 2 of them we know are ballers already, right? We've already seen what Likely can do. It's fair to say that will translate everything I've seen. He catches the ball, he doesn't drop the ball, and he has the shimmy, so he'll be fine. We know Mark is a baller. We know Boyle can put people on their butt, so we're going to be good there. We have the best fullback in the game, and Patrick Ricard, so run game is going to be good. J.K. Dobbins is back to what he was when he left. That's going to be awesome. If we can get Gus back, Gus the Bus, we can get Gus back around week 4, week 5, like John Harbaugh said, that's going to be good too. So I feel good about the running game, and our running game is always going to be better when we have Lamar there. Lamar's Lamar, and I think Lamar is maybe a top 4 quarterback in my opinion in the league. So I feel good about that. Offensive line, there's questions about the health of the offensive line. If Ronnie Stanley can't go, I don't know where we're going to be. I need to see Juwan James in game time in real action when the fire, and you get the, block, JJ Watt, when you have to block Myles Garrett. How do you do? Because remember, we got to play them, twice. So, how do you do against them? And then that left guard position too. So that left side of the line, I'm not 100% confident in. And then the receivers, I have no confidence. They're going to have to prove it to me. I don't, when it comes to our team and receivers, I don't just take flyers. Okay. So I'm going to see it, and they have to prove it to me if they want me to believe in them. So.
Nick Boyle for a long time. And what have you seen from him this summer in terms of the effort he's made to get back on the field after all?
He looks really, really good. I think you look at some of his preseason games, and the first one looked really good, but then he starts playing a little bit more, and he's bringing the wood. He's flying around, making big time blocks, and he's a physical player, and he's coming into his own again.
So again, that's a revealing answer, more revealing than I think even Mark let on. He ain't talk about catching the ball once. So Boyd's putting the wood on people, so that's what he's going to be. He's basically like a tight end fullback. So.
Different defenses than we've seen in the past. The season you had last year, do you expect to get even more attention?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. To me, I'm just going to go out there and try to help this team win. It's not one of those things you can worry about. I'm going to adjust to whatever they give me. I'm going to do what I can. So I'm not too worried about that. I know that the coaches will put me in a good position, and I'm going to work my butt off to get open.
This offseason, Lamar spent a lot of time with a private throwing coach. He's obviously been in the weight room a little bit this offseason. Have you noticed anything in being with him out there, anything different about Lamar compared to maybe the previous years?
That's a tough question, just because Lamar's always been Lamar. He's such a special talent, but like you said, he's extremely motivated, and you could see it. The way he's commanding the huddle, the way he's doing everything is just top notch. This is going to be a big year for him. He's extremely hungry. He's always been hungry though. So y'all just not y'all, but let this man live, man. Let him live his life, man. He's a good dude. So
let him live his life, please. Say it again, Mark. Let him live his life. Again, a tough question to answer because, everyone grows. And so Lamar's growing, you know what I'm saying? So yes, he's different, but he's not so much different that he didn't have the seeds of these traits in the beginning. So, but yeah, let the man live, please. Okay. Let him live his life and pay him.
He just has fun with it.
Mark, we all know how much Greg likes tight ends. Is there a feeling in the tight end room of, hey, we want to show that this offense can run through us, that we can kind of be leaders in this offense,
Repeat that one.
Greg loves tight ends. Is there a feeling in the tight ends room that this offense can run through the tight ends in large degree?
Well, I think that we have a great group of guys. All the guys in that room, very versatile, and like you said, he does a great job of scheming things up. But it's going to be everyone. It's going to take all 11 guys on the field at the same time. We may go big packages, but we may go 11 personnel. So we'll see, but there's going to be guys, in every area of the room, every area, every position group making plays.
And just following up, there's a lot of buzz about Isaiah, obviously, but Charlie, in the classroom, I'm sure you're trying to help him come along. What have you seen from him, and how have you tried to help him through this time?
Yeah, he's a smart kid. He's gonna, it's like it kind of reminds me of myself a little bit. I was kind of raw when I first came in. He's going to continue to get better and better, and that's the beauty about being in the NFL is you're able to learn so much, and he's a very willing learner. So when he comes out here and he's able to get reps and he's able to play football, see how things look and gets acquainted with the offense, his upside's really big.
You laid out goals in the past.
And again, here's just the truth about these kind of things. If you get injured like that, or you're not practicing, and especially if you got a young, hungry guy like Isaiah Likely doing his thing, it's going to be hard to find places to play. And Mark knows. Mark then went into some competitions with some tight ends on the Ravens, and now they play at other places. So it's going to be hard. And so I hope he is able to bounce back and get into the rotation. But how long can you carry 4 tight ends? For 2-3 years, that's unrealistic. So and let them all play. And 4 tight ends that are on your roster now. If you put him on the practice squad, then maybe. But that's unrealistic. So this might be, if Nick Boyle doesn't bounce back, this might be last year, and then we'll see what happens. But I just don't know.
Publicly, be a better blocker, be better all-around tight end. Is there something this year, given the standard you set last year?
I just want to win. I just want to win. That's really all that matters to me. Helping this team get better and making this team better. So I'm all for the team. Like we say, the team.
All right, thank you, Mark.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. So that was Mark Andrews and his presser. Again, so pressers are going to go on the second channel. Again, it's just, I think, best for you guys. I know a lot of you guys don't care about those details, and that's fine. And I do this for you guys, so I'm trying to adjust. So please subscribe to the second channel if you care about the press conferences and our reactions to them. We're going to have every reaction on there, but on the main channel, we're only going to have some of the primetime reactions. So please subscribe to this channel, the second channel, and any channel that we do, the Raven Space. Thank you guys so much, and go Ravens.